Well, we jump in. Instead of the casual Monday, all of a sudden, we got a show match. Don't Force Me Cup. It is Sock versus Happy. It is 0-0. We were made aware of this a little late, unfortunately, but we're arriving at the 11-minute mark. We have expansion on both sides on Echo Isles. And tier 3 has been reached, so we skipped the entire early game. You see Sock in the blue. This is a restream. I'll try my best to get into game 2 and 3 for the regular overlay. Mountain King openers again. This is also why we have no sound here currently. Tanks are coming. Griffins are in. We got a Dark Ranger third one more time. Happy fell into that trap yesterday already in the Doobie Ancient of Wonders Cup, where the Dark Ranger just couldn't do much against the tanks later on. Yeah, this is what I meant. Like, show matches coming out of nowhere. Lich is looking hella strong for Happy, as you see. Levels on Sock. I mean, Mountain King is well equipped and well leveled, but Blood Mage Paladin can need some love. We are looking at 120's perspective here, so I don't know how good his observing is. Definitely different from what I do. Unit compositions. Knights, Griffins, Tanks. That's it. Banshees as a counter to it. And supply is relatively even, I gotta say. We get meat wagons and, well, quite some fiends, actually, to snipe down the Griffins as best as possible. And it's a little bit of a stalemate, right? Sock is trying to attack a little bit, trying to distract, but not that much happening so far. Calm before the storm, I guess. So let me contact 40 if I can OB for game 2 and above. Hey, 40. Okay, let's see if 40 answers me or if he's too busy. Ooh, Happy with the sweet surround on one tank, buying some time. Yeah, if the tanks never reach, they don't do any damage. Feels like Sock is hitting a bit of a wall here, running around in circles. Trying to level now. Blood Mage exposed Lich. Did he get the last hit? I'm not too sure. Not sure if it was enabled or not. But who? Blood Mage saved. Rest of the turtle camp goes to Happy. Tanks in the main. With a knight as well. Ghouls trying to do something against it, but it's 4 tanks. And that is buying time for the stalemate breaker in the north. Sock is playing a very, very, very fine game from my perspective, as we were joining late. So Happy has to go for a town portal, saves the rest of his buildings. My brain is screwed, by the way, because in the overlay, Sock is on the left-hand side, on the map, he's on the right-hand side. It's very confusing. Sorry about that. We'll be better when we join the games ourselves. But Happy must have an idea that this is happening. Like, there was two reasons, I guess. Trying to gobble up experience for the low-level heroes that he got. And always another goal to establish the third base in the north. Would it make sense to possess a human worker? Why does it say Happy Sock Happy want? This is from yesterday. That's the Doobie results. Is there anything cheap that a human worker can build that helps undead? Because human and undead, they've been playing around each other for a long time. We've seen every single unit used now. So is it maybe time for the Banshees to possess? Clarities would of course be nice, but you have statues. I don't know. Happy is forced into another town portal. That's 600 gold that you can't use on army or items. And Sock, willing to attack? No, just willing to staff, be a little more cost efficient. Happy is closing in on some big levels though. Level 5 Lich, another staff, wonderful. But no true fights anymore. Could build towers, yeah, it's so expensive. Like even at FFA it's rare. Cannon tower versus tanks. You need a tech then and a blacksmith. I don't think it's worth it. Now it has to be cheap and easily available. Would be nice to get some masonry upgrades, not gonna lie, but that unfortunately doesn't work. And workshop, true. So yeah, we're trying to siege now. It feels like Happy was reacting the entire 6 minutes that we're watching. But he can't really find a way to punish Sock hard, can he? Couple of losses here and there. But that's the third town portal in 4 minutes. That's so expensive. And in the meantime, Sock is aiming for another attack, taking care of the wagon. Is that another TP? Wow, that's so expensive. That's 1,400 gold or something? He's just outplaying him, is he? We are. How do you break this? Sock is playing this really, really freaking good. Karubik, thank you very much for the 45 month. Great streak you got there, I gotta say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's not like Sock isn't losing anything. Of course, he's losing a tank here and there. But tanks are cheap. Tanks are dirty cheap. Oftentimes undervalued how cheap tanks are. It's like 190 or something? 190 gold? Very curious that Happy is still playing Dark Ranger, but maybe it's one of these dynamics where you really want a Dreadlord for Carrion Swarm against tanks and gyros, but against this Tri-Hero combo, you want silence as well. So whatever you do, something's missing. You do have a disable with sleep, but it's not the same as it's only single target. Love how we have skeletons in position, but not the damage he needs. Griffins paired. Oh my god, what a sweet play again. Griffins paired with the tanks, so if the ghouls are attacking the tanks, they're in position for the Griffin to snipe them. And then another attack bottom left. Happy is forced into more and more and more TPs. Now a couple of losses here thanks to the web. But we're just going for the throne. We're just going for the main. And I'm not sure if Happy can react to this. Yo, that gold mine is gone. There's no reaction possible, is there? Happy has no gold. Happy has only half the income. He needs a fight, but of course Sock is not giving him the fight. Astonishing play by Sock. Like, from 1 week to the next, he just completely turned his game around. When everybody thought, okay, 40's style is figured out, Banshees counter a lot. Well, then here's Sock creating so many threats. But we're approaching the 22-minute mark. It's when the mains expire. And there isn't a third base yet. This is a bit worrying. Sock is banking. 700, 800 gold. But that's about it. Heroes are getting really scary. And those are a few new approaches by Sock, right? Tanks paired with Griffins. And since Happy has no Dreadlord, like, not even the staff could do that much. Could backfire. If Happy survives for longer, he is mining for longer. He has to rebuild so many things, man. There's no additional fiends at the moment, so maybe you can overwhelm with air. Sock is rich, mining for 2k at the expo. Maybe he can knock Happy out. Yeah, he got like 3k left to work with, plus the 1k in the bank. Love the Subi mask, by the way. What an amazing find that was. Everyone else would probably have crumbled under the pressure already. And his Sock, I guess Sock is mining out and then puts the 5 workers from the main to the top. Anti-magic shield on echoes. Yo, that's rare. And this time Happy is in position. With a lot of banshees, those don't do anything. Going for the throne, going for the tech. Here, going for the heroes. Mountain King up north. Trying to, oh my god. Yo, that anti-magic didn't do anything. Happy's tech is gone, and I think the GG must be called soon. As another base has been wiped. Yo, Sock doesn't even need his entire army. Possession. Gets it. But yeah, Lich is dead. Thanks to the nuke, and Happy calls for the game. 1-0 for Sock, everybody. And now I gotta rush and try to get into the game. For the proper Warcraft 3 Observer experience. Super sweet. Like the 10 minutes we watched. Happy looked kinda hopeless. There was no way to react to this anymore, was there? Completely outmaneuvered. There was no counter pushes. No economy damage, no run by, drive bys, left bys, any bys. And we're in. Yeah, got it. Thank you, Stoker. Shout out to Stoker, without whom I definitely would have missed this game. That's why he's the god. That's why he's the freaking god. Without Stoker, no info. Without info, no games. What? Timeout? That's ridiculous. Come on. What the hell? Restart. You're the troublemaker. I know! It's just because of you! There we go. Thanks. They waited for me. Nice. Okay. Wonderful! So, with that, I have to do some overlays. Gone, gone, gone. Happy. Sock. Nein, not Soaker. Sock. Show match. I assume it's best of 5. Echo Alt goes to Sock. There we go. Show match. There we go. Now it's running. Okay, everybody, map number 2 in this wonderful show match. Sock defeated Happy yesterday in the Doobie Ancient of Wonders Cup. He actually defeated everyone in the Doobie Ancient of Wonders Cup in the grand final. And with that performance, Team Lin won the championship. And now there is a show match. And now Happy can aim for revenge. But Sock says, no. That's my matchup, brother. I'm taking the wins now. I'm getting the ice cream money. That's gonna be some sweet MMR. Thanks for the spoiler. Oh, sorry that I talk about the same match and put it into context when there's a rematch happening. What the hell? It was on streams. It's up on YouTube. We posted about it. Nico, thank you very much, dude. I have no idea what currency that is. What is ours? Argentinian peso. Damn, dude. I don't think I've ever received a donation in Argentinian pesos. Thank you very much, my dude. So, Sock back to Archmagecraft from Mountain King first. Back to Water Elementals and Base Harasses. And Happy still going for the old ledge.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, regarding the overlay, I know a couple of you aren't that happy with it currently, but the overhauled design is finished, is at the coder. Coder said he's going to deal with it in the next couple of days. He was just busy at the weekends, so an updated version is coming soon. All the updates are already on the Discord as a preview. Of course, we're listening to you. Well, to some. It's an instant expansion. Very, very different approach from what 40 does. While 40 himself is prioritizing level 3 and creeps the expansion rather late. Sock always opening this up first. Not going for the lab at all. Trying to get some towers up, but also trying to get into position. Because everybody knows you have to cancel Happy's X. Otherwise, he's just gonna cruise over you. But that's some sweet creeping here, man. Orange into green, into the middle. Is it 7 p.m.? Is that boots time? Circlet time. Okay. Preventing Happy from becoming the little princess that he needs.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Sock didn't start an expansion. This is just a worker. And he gets the connection to ghouls. One of them is hurt. Archmage is level 3. Water Elemental split to the side. This is all you want. And once again, I don't think Happy can react to this.
The town is under siege.
Happy second place. Yeah, that should be a cancel. With no Water Elemental though, so the big damage isn't here. But yeah, Happy does the quick math in his head. Easy. Katka. Now the Water Elementals are here, and that's terrifying if you're a ghoul. Lich not level 3. Got the staff, got the boots. That's helpful. Acolyte down 2. Is there another one here? Oh, this is a huge delay! Water Elemental will expire.
A town is under siege.
So that's fine. Cool run by. Love that play. Archmage has to rush home, but he got the Water Elementals. Can he keep 1 or 2 workers up to continue construction? Very, very slow build time, this Human Expo, if you're not power building. And that is more militia. That's another ghoul, though. Oh, so close. Inventory for Archmage is wonderful. Same can be said for the Lich. Lots of damage. Lots of mobility. And finally level 3. Maybe Sock. Oh. Sick. Okay. What was I about to say? Maybe a little more careless than 40 with his footmen. There was definitely some kills going Happy's side with only 3 footmen remaining. But the power build is re-established. The Arcane Tower is up. Happy, his expansion only at 50%. Oh, good scout. Can he prevent a Water Elemental? That summon! I guess he tried to summon it behind enemy lines, but it didn't really work. Footmen still get the connection. Lich is hurt. Archmage super juicy. And there's no way you can surround 2 Water Elements at the same time! Oh my god! Last second Sock turns into the executioner. It's an Expo down. It's an Archmage surviving and level 4 Water Elementals completely dominating. Happy's getting stomped. Tech at... Okay, Tech at 7 minutes was about to say. Sock TP doesn't even need it. Has the balls to summon another Water Elemental.
Town is under siege.
I'm stunned. I am stunned. Even saves the TP. Sock is firing on all cylinders. Pushing Happy into a very, very, very uncomfortable situation. Thank you very much, Raz, for the 17th month. Appreciate the prime, buddy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sock is in a great. This couldn't get much better. Got a zap, got a shredder, lumber is low. Footmen are falling. I guess that's one criticism you could give him. What do you got? Oh, ring up the Archmage. Oh. Happy almost a little desperate here. Heroes and units are safe. Dude, Sock's mana management is fantastic. His items are perfect, we gotta say. He bought the circlet, but he got mantle, claws, and ring, and bought the boots on top. It's just outstanding. Happy still didn't tech. We're at the 9-minute mark. Happy in 9 minutes gameplay didn't get an expo and didn't get a tech done.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that's another cancel. When is it getting so frustrating that Happy taps out and doesn't see a way out? Now! 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 2-0! This was one of the most one-sided human vs. Happy games that I've seen in the past couple of weeks. Just when I thought he got the solution to the matchup,